Hello everybody and welcome back to Mean Reviews. We are good, we are evil, and we are anything but average. Today we're going to review a game that's called the Stanley Parable, and I have to say, this game is exciting, this game is full of passion, this game is full of intelligence. It's basically everything your mama isn't. Alright, let's get to it.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
The Stanley Parable is like a horse on cocaine. You have no idea what you're getting into. Also, pretty early on in the game, I discovered that the audio is only in English and you cannot change it to any of the other popular languages. As we Russian people would like to say, «Ваша игра слаба и ваша демократия переоценена». The story behind this game is you're playing the sad, lonely character Stanley, who is like part of the system. His job is meaningless, his life is meaningless, yada yada yada. And there's this cool, sexy narrator that just can't shut up and is trying to navigate his life the entire time. Basically, your goal is to pretend that you're one step ahead of the narrator and to do exactly the opposite of what he tells you. Then you get to unlock some pretty cool endings. What I really like about this game is the fact that this allows you to explore and use your imagination and think outside of the box. For some of you, this might actually be the first time. Let's get to scores. Graphics. I give this game 10 out of 10. There was simply nothing I was missing. I was more than happy with the level of graphics here. Like, my laptop didn't overheat, I could play for hours. It was really more than enough. Playtime. I give this category 8 out of 10 because at some point you're going to get bored from running through the same corridors and the same rooms all over again just to see if you've missed something. It's a solid 4 or 5 hours, and I think you might be able to stretch it to a maximum of 10-hour playtime. But after that, I just don't see any potential left. Like I said... No, wait, I'm gonna say that next. Atmosphere. I give this 8 out of 10 as well. I felt like it was a very realistic game. Don't get me wrong, you're really going to get immersed in the story. It's really engaging. It creates a very unique, ironic world which makes fun of the way our society functions. But for me, there were too many locked doors I encountered on the way. And there were too many envelopes and papers I just couldn't read because they just weren't meant for that. Walkthrough. This is a very important category because for me, not having to Google for a walkthrough is essential. Okay, when I play a game, I want to be immersed in the game. I do not want to have to ask for help in order to complete a level. That's why I'm going to give the Stanley Parable 8 out of 10 here. I feel like you can discover most endings on your own and you really have to think outside the box for a lot of them. But at some point you'll end up Googling what you have missed. However, I feel like this is a very healthy way to do it. Final verdict. I give this game a total of 8.5 out of 10. I feel this is a pretty good verdict because the game is very cool. It creates a very nice atmosphere. You feel the irony in every single pixel. You're one with this sad, lonely character. And I think the message of this game comes through. You're trying to stay one step ahead of life, even though that's almost impossible. You think you're outsmarting the other person, but in reality, that's not exactly how things work out. And finally, my favorite question. Would I get this game if I had to actually pay for it? I would actually really consider it. Like, I'm not the type of person that likes to buy games, especially if they're going to be about 5 or 6 hours of playtime. But this one I would really consider getting. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Mean Reviews. Like, subscribe, comment if you wish, and I will see you soon.